If you've been following my channel for a while, you know I have issues, and one of my issues is I am addicted to microphones. And on my desk today, I've got the J6 wireless lavalier microphone thing. You clip it here, you plug it into your computer, and you're supposed to get some pretty decent sound. This also has this right here, the Me on it, because this is supposed to be a show me device. This is a sticker. This is not a show me device. I got scammed. But is it a good scam? Let's find out. So we got an absolute unit in here. This thing is gigantic. It is very nice and shiny. It does say Me on top, but again, I think this is not a show me product. I think this is just a product that somebody has etched that onto. Inside the box, we've got two USB-C cables. I'm not quite sure exactly what they're going to be for. I'm assuming one of them is for charging. Maybe the other one is like an extension cable for this? I honestly don't know. But here's the little receiver. You plug this into your computer or the bottom of your phone. And then you've got yourself a microphone number 1 and microphone number 2. I wanted to get the 2 set, so yeah, I could be on one and one of my sons could be on the other, and we could do videos together because that's what dads and sons do. And before I get these things charged up, let's take a look at the actual wireless mic itself. Looks like we've got battery indicator on this side. I'm assuming it lights up somehow. We've got that little squiggly doodad there. I assume that's the linking button or link, so showing that it's actually connected. We got a mute symbol here, and we've got another symbol here, which is like wavy lines. I don't know, I bet it has to do with this button here. Here's what it does, right there. On the back of it, we've got ourselves a clip. It's a nice little clip. It does have metal in there, and up on the top we do have the little speaker grill, so that's microphone grill. That's the microphone grill. These do have 2 different ways to charge. I assume that's why there's extra cables in there, but yeah, you can peel this plastic off, and underneath here there is a USB-C port, and there's also the 2 little metal prongs because you can charge them within the case. I'm going to get them charged up, and the next time you see me, I will be talking through one of these. And it's taken quite a while to get this thing charged up. But it is pretty stylish. I mean, it looks nice. Now we wait. 73%. And the voice you're hearing right now is coming through the J6 microphone right here on my chest. I'm able to turn my head whichever direction I want to turn it, and you're not hearing very much distortion based on where my face is pointed at the time, because it's like right here next to me. And I kind of like that. Again, this is coming through this little J6 lapel mic. And let me switch to my Samson here so you can see or hear the difference. And this is what I sound like going through the Samson mic. That's this mic right here, the G-Track Pro. This is my voice coming through the Samson mic, my normal main microphone right here, hanging in front of my face. And this is back to the little lapel mic here, the J6. There is an obvious difference. Like, this is rich and nice and clear and bold. This actually sounds pretty decent, but it's obviously not as high quality as something like this. This right here, I think I got it for 16 bucks, so it's not like I was out a lot of money on this. This thing right here is going to be useful because not only can I connect it to my laptop, which I'm doing right now, but I can also connect it to like my phone, and that's going to be awesome. I can take it on the go and have fairly decent recording of audio when I'm recording video here on my phone. Plus, it's got the second one right there, and that's probably going to mess up my audio something fierce. But it's got the little second microphone right there, so you can record 2 tracks at the same time, a left track and a right track. Right now I've just got this one going in as like the default stereo set. It's meshing. It's turning this into both left and right, so I can also have that. That's pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to that because I want to do some videos with my kids where we can actually hear them. I've done some videos before, and they didn't sound that great because they're like over here in the corner, or they're over here and they're farther away from the Samson mic. But this right here, it'll be right there on their chest. Another reason I got this thing is because I wanted to do some videos out in my garage. I've got a new laser engraver coming. I've got a new 3D printer coming, and I've got these 3D printers back here. This right here is going to cut down on a lot of the noise from it. Plus, if I'm doing videos at the 3D printers, I can, take this with me, and it's not going to sound weird. So yeah, I'm gonna turn away. Whoops. I just kicked a bunch of stuff on my floor. See, I by habit leaned in here to this mic because I was going to talk into it like this. So here I am turned away. I still have the same voice. I'm not, worried about my microphone because it's right here on my chest. I'm going to go ahead and leave the room. I'll see you in a second. And I have now left the room. I am in my kitchen now. I am approximately, I don't know, 10 feet away from the transmitter. I'm assuming that you'll be able to hear me. You can definitely hear some echo in this room because, well, it's a big room. Yeah, I'm going to keep walking. Are you guys hearing my breath or anything? I feel like I'm breathing heavy in here, but maybe you're not able to hear it. Maybe that's a good thing. Or maybe you really want to hear me breathe. All right, I am now in the living room. I'm sitting in my chair. And this is what my voice sounds like. Are you able to hear me? Is it cutting out? Is it crackling? Well, let me come back into the room here and I will play it back and see if I sounded like crap. I'm going to be honest, I was not that impressed. Compared to like the Mayano lapel mic that I tried to use for several videos about 6 months ago, this does sound better. I do like the sound of this more. I noticed that I also had, you guys probably can't see it, but there's a little yellow button here on the side and I had pressed the button and it had some noise canceling effects and I'm wondering if that had any effect on the actual audio quality. So I've, for this section, turned that off. And the voice you're hearing coming out of my mouth right now, recorded into the J6 microphone, is without that, like, clarity button pressed. I'm not sure. I mean, I could look in the instructions here and find out what it's really called, but I don't care that much. This is just for me. Holy crap, that made a huge difference. Turning off that noise canceling thing, this actually sounds really, really decent now. I'm not going to say it sounds good. It's nothing compared to, like, my fancy mic here. But for my purposes, it's not that terrible. It's not bad at all. I definitely want to be using this. I'm going to tweak my settings in OBS, see if I can come up with anything a little bit cleaner or crisper or clearer, and I will play that now. Fooled you. But for comparison's sake, again, this is my Samson mic. It has no features turned on. I've already pre-tweaked this mic to sound the best I can possibly get it to sound while I'm in this room here with a slight echo. And yeah, this is what this sounds like, and now we'll play the J6. And this is the J6 audio with a little bit of tweaking. I have messed with my 3-band equalizer here. I've upped the lows and the mids, and I upped the highs just a smidge, and this is what it sounds like. I have also added here a limiter, so it's not going to be peaking in the reds when I'm talking in my normal volume, and yes, this is my actual normal volume. I've also got a VST plugin, the Refer standalone, and you click the little check mark and it subtracts, so it's subtracting the noise that's coming from my computer and it's subtracting the stomach noises and things like that. So this right here is actually, I think, fairly comparable to this Samson mic. I mean, it's still not close, but at least I'm getting some audio that I would consider being okay if I wasn't also comparing it to this in the same video. And now, just to see if it makes any difference at all, I've got the microphones on both sides of my neck here. So one over here and one over here. And on the screen, it just shows the one bar. So they're not connected as two separate microphones. But I'm sure there's a way in OBS I could separate it out as like a left track and a right track or whatever. But yeah, I'm using both microphones right now. That's kind of neat. I like that. And if it sounds okay, then that means, yes, I can totally have somebody else sitting in here in my videos and talking to me at the same time, which is pretty stinking cool. And I've taken that one off because, yeah, it did not sound that great. You could definitely tell that there was like some sort of disturbance in the force. I'm not exactly sure what to call that, but it was very much echoey. It had a little bit more weird sounding to the noise. I think when I'm doing videos by myself, I will just stick with the one, but I know at least that if I have somebody else in here with me and I scoot over or something, they will actually be able to be heard. It'll be interesting to see if it picks up on my voice through the other microphone and there's like a delay or anything. I could do that in this video, but I don't wanna. And plus, you can buy this thing with just one microphone. So really, if you want to spend less than 16 bucks, I think the one microphone version is like 11. So there you go. Would I recommend the J6? Heck yeah. I do kind of like this. I don't like that the battery is so slow to charge. Literally, I plugged it in and you saw it was like 73% or something, and it took almost an hour and a half to get it to 100. I have used this microphone and the other microphone only for this section of the video. Let's see. I have recorded about 14 minutes of video, give or take, and the battery life that I just put this one in here, the battery on that one is at 97%. So I'm not sure if that means I have literally used 3% of the battery for these, or if like the battery in the case is like, I don't know. It's just weird. I'll be interested to see exactly how long the battery lasts. I could do that in this video, but 15 minutes and 3%, That's going to take a long time to do, so no, I won't do that. Do I think the audio is good? Yes. Is the audio the only real important thing here? Yes. If you got the 2 mics set up, will you have a backup mic in here if the battery on this one goes dead? Yes. So that's a plus. If you definitely need to have a longer lasting battery, then get the twofer and don't use it for interviews. Just use it as your main mic, and then when this one dies, plop on the new one. So I really do think this would be good for doing stuff on the road, making videos on the road, making videos with your camera on your phone, because it just plugs right there into the bottom. That's pretty swell. It's got a lot of things going for it. The lapel mics are really the way to go, especially these wireless ones. By the way, I forgot to listen back when I went into my living room over there and sat down in my recliner. I forgot to listen back if you could actually hear me or not. I'll put that right here. There you go. That's what happened. So if you guys are interested in this, I won't be leaving any links because the AliExpress, the links on there change so often, and there are so many different sellers that are selling the J6s. But just know if you go to AliExpress, you can get these for about $16. And that's a pretty good deal because I think on Amazon they cost that much right there. Enjoy yourselves. Bye.